Hey guys, welcome to part 13 of the Shadow Fortress. As many of you know, especially the ones following me on Instagram, that I have been knocking this castle out left and right. I've been getting orders in, I've been throwing down pieces, I've really been trying to knock out that village area. I've been buying plates for mill stuff, creating buildings, setting up the farm, just trying to get everything done. Now that we have the new CMFs finally released, these two pieces right here are coming in great. Everyone knows that I wanted some goats. I wanted to get about an army of 20, and I kind of wanted to put them around the farm area. Now the spot for them has been created. I just got to figure out where the house is going to lay at and where everything's going to go around them to kind of show all the animals. Now these pieces right here are another one. I love these hats, helmets, mushroom pieces, whatever you want to call them. I've been throwing them all over. I think it looks better than that 2x2 dish that was readily available before. Now I know this is a little more expensive. I've been doing a lot of buying some CMFs. The CMF does come with an outfit that can kind of be used in the castle. I'll be using a couple of those to show like some priests and stuff like that, because I do want to put some of those in here. And I did order about 2 weeks ago the rest of the plates to actually finish the castle portion of this, but they're not on bestsellers, so they should be getting here sometime in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I'm hoping. And with that order, I actually got another 100 knights. Now I probably don't need them. I think that I should go ahead and start setting them up in the castle now to kind of see. I wanted that to be the last thing that I do, but I don't want to build any more fully kitted knights to put out there because I'm not sure how full it's going to be right now with the warriors. I do want to back it down a little. I don't want it to just be jumbled up, but I guess we'll cross that bridge whenever it gets here. One of the things I still need to do that's been bothering me a little bit just because of the way it's laid out is I still have all those carts and everything sitting in the middle of the water. I did finish the water, so I do kind of want to show it off, but all that stuff is still sitting there. I'm waiting to get some tiles in to start that top room, but let me go ahead and show you what I got going on. So as you can see, guys, I have made tons of progress on the castle. I know that there's just stuff all over the water, but all the way back the water is complete. It is now done. Now I do have to change some things over here where the water is, which is finished the arch and all this, showing how the water comes out from under the ground. And then you can kind of see the water wheel does move, it does spin, and I've created the waves, put some more fish, but the water is done. So all I got to do is add a couple more details. I want to put some more stuff back here. I need to add some more vines. I need to bring some more foliage up here. And I've been buying these mushroom heads and putting them everywhere. Right now I think I got about 9, and I think there's only 5 down. But as you can see, I'm just kind of hid here and here. They look really, really good. So all the pieces did come in to finish this, so I will be tiling all this off and making it look like the rest, and then continuing the side and putting the roof on. This roof has already got a plan, so once this side is done, the only thing left will be on the castle is to finish up here. Now, I have already ordered the plates for this. They are not here yet. I do not know really what I want to do. I don't know if I want to tile this with the reddish brown with like the rest of it, or if I want to do a different pattern. I have been toying with the pattern ideas in here. I already have all the rooms laid out and all the rooms open. I just got to get some tiles laid out to figure out kind of how I want this to look. Back here will be a gold room, kind of like a storage room. This is just going to be a big walk area. And here is going to be like the alchemy room. This is nothing but a room to get into the ladder to get on the top of the roof. And then this right here is going to be a special guards room that I'm going to have a funny scene in. I did complete the last staircase, so I will need to be putting a roof on this and putting a top, and then this will be done. And of course, everything else down here, like before, is complete. But to get on some other things, I did finish the bridge. I've got the rest of these pieces, like up the rock work that's up here, to complete, but the rest of the way it goes down. I did add some skeletons and some skulls to kind of show do not enter. I will be putting some more foliage coming this way and filling all this in. I really want to figure out where these buildings are going to lay at and go from there. Now, I did get started on the garden, and as you can see, the garden is almost complete. Now, I will be adding some things, and I do have some things set up for some funny scenes, but the farmhouse is created. Now, the farmhouse, I'm going to figure out, it'll actually sit on this base plate and this base plate, sit up a little, and there's going to be some animals and everything else, and the animals will be back here. Then this house and 2 other houses and another tavern will be put back into here, and you'll kind of see how that works. And then there will be some catapults and stuff that are coming in, kind of showing how this damage got created. I will be working my way to moving all of this kind of into the castle and into the village. I can go ahead and put some of these vehicles out, or they're not really vehicles but carriages, but like I said, I do want to get the layout of this land set up. I did also throw in a huge homage to the Sword of the Stone. I really want to make this like a scene, and I think I'm going to put the guillotine out here. Now, I do know that I have the gallows inside, and there's going to be a scene in there where everybody's standing around watching it, but I do think I'm going to put the guillotine out here and make another like chopping block, kind of where the king can come out here and kind of make, you know, an example out of someone. As you can see right here and seeing the pictures, I am getting these goats. I've got more and more coming. I'm going to try to get as many as I can to get this set up. I do want about 20, but I think that by the time this order gets here, I'm going to have more than 20, which is okay. I'm good with like 50 of them. Now, I do have a big announcement with all of this. Now, everyone knows that I took the lights out of the castle. I took every single one of them out. But I am working with someone that I'm not going to mention yet, and if you know me, you already know, it's no big secret. But we are trying to light up the castle in the best way possible, where not only are they going to light up, they're going to flicker, they're going to be, this thing right here when it gets dark is going to just shine so bright. These stained glass are going to look so good, and there will be some other things that are kind of secretive coming. We're working on a bunch of things, and I cannot wait to get all those in and get those ran. I don't think it'll be that hard because, as you can see here and here, there's already gaps ran for the lights from the last time, so all I'll have to be doing is really just running new lights. Now that you've seen that, I told you there has been tons of progress made. I am trying to knock this out as much as possible. I need to have this thing done by March. I know I keep saying that, but I really do. At least have the castle, that way I could take the castle, maybe not the whole entire village. I believe I've got all the pieces I need for the dark green to show the grass and stuff, and all the foliage I've pretty much got knocked out. I will be going back in here a little later and adding some trees and stuff like that, but I really want to get that kind of layout of the land done first. That way I know where the buildings are sitting, so I have room for trees to be put down. Like I said, none of this stuff was ever built in studio. I'm just winging it at this point. I don't really have the time to sit in studio and build it versus then ordering the pieces. I've got pieces that are here for the buildings that I've already set up before, so I'll just be taking those and building the buildings and kind of setting them where I think they need to go, but I don't want to actually attach them down until I find the perfect spot, which can't be done until I build the rest of these mills plates. So it's always one thing after another. Now, one of the things I'll be doing is adding tons and tons of detail pieces. I have all this stuff that was sitting on the build table, and I've kind of taken it off so I could build the rest of the village, and now that I have it, it's just sitting behind me, sitting on the floor, and I've got to get it in there. So I'm going to do my best as possible, starting today, honestly, to get all that stuff out of the way. Now, I do want to say, if you've made it this far, I appreciate it all. Don't forget, if you like the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you want to go ahead and support the channel even more, you can become a member down below. Each tier has its own little set of benefits, and I will be doing another members only stream here soon. But I would like to thank everybody for watching. Peace.